we are gathered here today to say goodbye to Fat Max. Fat Max has been a good friend and a lot of help for a long time, but his days are over. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, I hope y'all having a great day today. Don't over spiritualize that introduction. I do love, though, my Fat Max tape measures. If you've been following the channel, you know for me, there is no tape measure that compares to the Fat Max. When you're doing work where you got to measure, you know, reach out 10 or 12 feet and try to measure something you by yourself. Well, in the process of redoing that shed up there, this thing just got so much dirt and grime in it, and it's old. It's been used a lot. Been around for a long time. And she finally died on me. This was a good one too. This was a 25 foot with the magnetic tip on it. So you very seldom find these on sale, magnetic tip and all. So anyway, Friday was Black Friday, and guess what I got? Guess what I got? Yeah, you know, you already done guessed this, I'm sure. So I picked up something. Look at there, Stanley. Huh? Y'all like, man, this dude loves Stanley. Well, I have bought a lot of Stanley tools over the years, and show y'all what I picked up on Black Friday deal. Stanley Fat Max 2-pack, 1.25 inch blade on it. That's that good blade, man. It's that good blade, right? So you can reach out with this bad boy. Let me see if I can get it open. That ain't all I got, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. There's more to come. Man, they put this stuff in there. I guess that's one way of keeping people from stealing stuff. Guess you gotta tear the back off here. You gotta have a college degree, man, to get the tape measure out the pack, looks like. Goodness gracious. I am fighting with this thing, I'm telling you now. It is a fight. And honestly, there's probably some, you know, if I'd look a little closer, there's probably some instructions on how to get this out easier. There we go. Alright. See how she does. See if y'all gonna be able, I know if y'all gonna be able to see that or not. Anyway, that is that's 10 foot right there. Oh no, that's 10 foot. So at 10 foot, very easy. See, you can reach out there if you need to hook onto something, you know. You can move that bad boy around, hook onto it, get your measurement, right? So, all right, so that's the first thing out the prize pack. These were on Black Friday sale. I do not remember now what I paid for them, but it was definitely cheap. I saved more on the order than what I actually, you know, when you go to the checkout and it says save $40. I think I saved $40-something on this order, and the total for the order for me was $30-something. But the tape measure is not all I got. Now these are not magnetic tip, which is okay. I just got what they had on sale, picked up that 2-pack, and then I picked up a 2-pack of something else. Stanley Quick Change. These are quick change utility knives. I don't typically use a knife like this. I just happen to have it stuck in my pocket. But I love these knives. These knives are very durable, and the reason is they're made out of it. They're not plastic. Now this is plastic, but gotta break that tab off. There we go. So the way these work is you push this little button down, open that. You can store, I don't know, probably 6 blades in there. It comes with 3 in it. And the beauty of these knives is it's called a quick change. And so what that means is this. You push this all the way forward. You push in the little button on the side over here. That locks in. There you go. Now, one of the things I love about these, now these are not, there's a company, a friend of mine uses them. It's an orange knife that pops apart, and they are heavy, heavy duty. Now you take a hammer and just beat on the top of them if you're trying to go through something hard, but you can definitely hit these. The only problem I've ever had with them is you know, dropping them on concrete. You might break this or this, but overall, really good knives, and so I've been really happy with them. I actually got introduced to these. So I worked in a boat manufacturing plant for 18 years, and these are the kind of knives we had for most of the time I was there, the Stanley Quick Change. And it was just really nice because we cut a lot of soft materials, carpets and things like that, and you might have to switch the blade in it. I mean, there were times, because you can pull it out and flip it around the other way, there was times every 4 or 5 minutes we were changing the blade to another blade because of the stuff we were cutting. So we would go through a lot of blades. So you really didn't need, like the old Stanleys and all the old knives, you'd have to take this screw out, pull it apart, flip the blade over, put it together, put the screw back in. Quick change, so much better for that. So I do know I paid $13 and something for 2 of these, which is not bad. And gosh, wish I could remember. It must have been somewhere in the neighborhood. I believe these 2 were $19.99. Something like that. $19.99 or $24.99. And so that's the Black Friday deal. And then with Lowe's, Lowe's and Home Depot, these came from Home Depot, I get a 10% military discount. And I was really surprised that the 10% military discount went on top of the sale they were already having. So that was really good. So these are the Stanley Fat Max Classic. These have been out, goodness, I know I was using them 25 years ago. So they've been around a long time. Now I do still have the old Stanley. Before that, this is what I used. In fact, I was using this the other day when that one messed up. This is called a Stanley. You can't see it, but if you've done any construction, you're familiar with this. That would say Power Lock. So this is a Stanley Power Lock 25 foot. And not a bad tape measure, but you're not going to get the same, blade. It's just not going to hold up as well when you're extending it. So now the Fat Max is kind of bulky, you know, compared to the Power Lock. But in the boat plant, I used one of these that was either a 16 or 12 foot. So the Power Lock is a really good product. Definitely cheaper than the Fat Max too. But in here working, in a cabinet shop, all you really need is like a 16-foot tape measure. I don't have my other tape on me. Guess I must have took it off at the house or in the truck. But a little 16-foot tape measure is fine for working like this, because most of the stuff you're measuring in here, in a shop, if you're building cabinets, I mean, people are running cabinets higher and higher now, but used to, you know, about 6 foot on height is about all you were going to go. Maybe, you know, 80, you might go up to 8 foot on some pieces, you know, like, but you just don't need a 25-foot tape measure, generally speaking, building cabinets. So anyway, that's what we got going, man. I always try to get on Black Friday and just nab up little deals like this. Honestly, probably could have bought 4 of these, but 4 tape measures and 4 of these, because these last forever if you can find them. That's the key. You got to be able to find them. What did I do with my tape measure? You know, mess around, you're on a job and it gets thrown away, or you're out here working, you drop it somewhere and you don't know where it's at. I still have one. The one that I still have is from when I was working in the boat plant, and I left there in 2013. So that was 12 years ago, and I don't know how long I'd had it while I was there. So anyway, put one of these in my truck and one of these in my truck. It's always nice to just kind of have that stuff. You never know. I mean, I'm always needing a tape measure. Always needing a tape measure. And it never hurts to have a utility knife. Let's go see if that other tape measure was in here. Oh, here's my one from the boat plant right here. It's got my initials on it. GG. And yeah. That's been around a long time. Been around a long time, man. So, other than that, here you'll probably get this video maybe Monday, this Saturday afternoon. I'm just chilling out around the house. Been watching some football today, and that kind of thing. So, had a great week, man. I've had a great week. Been working all week, but I enjoy working. Doesn't bother me. I enjoy doing things with my hands. It was nice to get a break away, kind of not really all the way away from ministry, but because we didn't have service on Wednesday, you know, and we only went to the office one day this week. Just not a lot of ministry stuff going over. I've texted back and forth with a few folks that's you know, been sick, or you know, recovering from procedures or that kind of thing. But anyway, it's been pretty light on the ministry, and that's a really that's just a different kind of work, you know. And if you're you know, if you work in the business world and you're a mid-level, upper level, maybe manager, you totally get what I'm saying, at least on some level. In other words, if you have a job where you don't punch in and out, and you're responsible whether you're there or not, kind of thing, ministry's kind of like that. I mean, it's different, but there's a sense in which you're never really off. But you might not be working, you know, and ministry takes it takes a toll on your mind before it takes a toll on your body, right? And so the kind of stuff I've been doing this week, you don't have to think a whole lot about it, right? Just throwing some 2x4s up, you know, throwing some windows in, putting some tin on. That's physical. Now, that takes a toll on your body, and I can feel that. But it's a different kind of tired. So, and I know in different ways, a lot of people can relate to that. So, anyway, that's my Black Friday haul. So, that's all I bought on Black Friday, believe it or not. We haven't gone anywhere to go shopping, which we do mostly online now anyway. But yeah, it has been a good week, but I'm ready to be back with church family tomorrow. Be yesterday when you get this, I guess. But anyway, excited to get back in the groove, and the next kind of real break, I guess, that I got coming up, we'll get a little bit of downtime around Christmas. And then in January, I'll be going to Africa for a couple of weeks on a mission trip. So that'll be a different type ministry. That'll probably feel a little more physical. all the flying. Oh, I don't like flying. I don't mind flying. I just don't. I think we have an hour and a half flight, an 8.5 hour flight, and another 8.5 hour flight just to get where we're going. That's a lot of sitting in a little old seat. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm blessed, so I can't complain about that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut out the video here. Just want to share those couple of tools with you. And I don't know when I'm going to be working on something next, when I'll do another video. But anyway, I look forward to being back on here sooner than later, I hope. Hey, hope you have a great day. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him.